Hello everybody, my name is Mateo Salvador. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. So it is the first day of summer and I'm super excited, but we have work we have to do. Just a quick update. If you look over at our oats are continuing to grow. They're a lot taller than they were. And I think our soybeans have actually germinated as well, which is just awesome. And by soybeans, I mean the sunflowers. As for our cornfields, As for our cornfields, they are not yet germinated, but they'll be coming up soon. Now, for the hayfields, our hayfields are ready to be harvested. However, we're not going to harvest them right now, and the reason for that is because of rain. They expect rain today, and then they expect some rain Saturday. So we might actually mow the hay maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow would not be a horrible time to mow it, or maybe we'll mow it later in the day today, and then we'll probably ted it up and then bale it hopefully by the end of tomorrow. If we can't get it baled as hay, then what we're going to have to do is we're probably going to have to rent a round baler and wrap it up. I'm okay with wrapping them. It's just an extra step that I really have no intention of taking. Okay, so we're here in the Deutz, and we're at the shop here. But the first thing we're going to do before we head out to the shop, because I know I'm going to forget to do this, we're going to stop over at the gas station here and refuel, because we're pretty low, as you can see. And I know that if I stop at the shop, I'm going to forget to refuel. It's going to be like the one thing I'm going to get back to the farm and I'll be like, oh, I forgot to refuel. It's going to be something that annoys me. So here we are, so I don't forget. Oi, 329 bucks. Damn, it's a lot of money. Alrighty, we're gonna head down to the store here, and the reason is because we need to get fertilizer. We ran out of fertilizer in the previous episode, and well, it's not the most beneficial thing ever. But you know what? We put some juice in the tractor, so we'll be able to go for a little bit longer here. Ah, man, you know, fertilizer is so expensive. Man, how much is the pallet fertilizer? Wow, I mean, it's not, it's just about as expensive. Man, $3,000. We're going to buy one. We're going to buy, oh, you know what? I'll buy two. It's fine. I'm going to buy two. We have 11,000 left in the bank, which isn't necessarily okay. It's really not okay. I would hope that I could have a lot more, but that's okay. Wait! What? He just repeated himself 2 times where he said that's not okay, and then he says it's okay? Oh, well, that's not what I was hoping would happen. So I don't know when this video is coming out. My hope is that this video will be out the week of August 3rd. Good luck with that, Mateo. You're about to go to work next week and become very lazy. The week of August 3rd is going to be a busy week for me in real life. I have some things that I have to do, and unfortunately, my recording time in the previous week is very limited because of other things that are going on in my life. So I do apologize if this is one of the only videos that comes out this week. I promise you, Airport CO will return next week. FS Story Mode will also return next week. Things are going to start getting busy as August progresses. I've got a lot of things that are coming up and things that go on in my life. And my schedule on my channel might change, so just be aware of that. Alrighty, so we are here. I'm going to actually pull right up here. We're going to grab those little seed pallets that are over there, bring them back to the farm. And as you can see, our crops are coming in real nice. They're coming in awesomely. You know what I could do? I could potentially do this field up. You think we could do that? You want to do that? You guys want to do that? You guys want to do some fertilizing in this little center field here? I want to. I think I want to. Do I want to? Yes, I do. Actually, no, maybe I won't. I'm not going to do that. No. You want to know why? Because I'm going to mow today, and then next episode, I'm going to ted it, the hay, and then I'm going to have to wait for it to dry. And while we're waiting for it to dry, we can redo all these fields here. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to fertilize field number 29, get that fertilized up. I'm going to fertilize field number 27, get that all up, and then we're going to wait for the rain to pass, which is potentially coming later. We're going to do some mowing, and then that'll be that. All right, back up in the skiddy here, and we're going to grab this one. Drive on the crop, which is something you definitely don't want to do. So anybody here enjoy Flight Simulator? I am super excited for Flight Simulator 2020 to come out. I will be streaming it on Twitch. So if you're interested in Flight Simulator, go join me up on Twitch. Join my Discord. I'm always on there telling you when I'm live on Twitch, which isn't very often right now. Let's take this with us. Another moment that having a front 3-point linkage is a good idea. There we go. Drive away with this, and home we go. All right, our skid steer is like 3 miles away. So we are going to do some stuff. Oh, really? You lost the trail because you're too far away? Time to drive the skiddy home because the driver is too slow. All right, here we are. 18 kilometers down the road. Let's just park this right here. That can just sit right here for now and sink into the mud. Yeah, that is sinking into the mud. That's fine. We'll get the sprayer attached. We'll do some spraying, and then we'll get on to hay business. Super excited to do the haying. By the way, I was going to mention this, and then I totally forgot. I mean, like, this was literally the first thing I was going to mention when we arrived to the other field. Case fans. I got something fun that we might be doing on this farm. I mean, it's pretty lame, the tool, and I'm not saying it's lame because it's made by Case. I'm saying it's lame because the tool is actually pretty lame. It's a plow. I'm buying a plow. Oh, well, I'm not buying it. I'm renting the plow in Farming Simulator. And the idea is I want to basically plow this field up and make it an actual field that I can fertilize, because this grass field that's here is unable to be fertilized because it's not considered a field. It's considered just a grass plot, which Farming Simulator has grass plots everywhere. Just a majority of them you can't actually fertilize. I saw it on the mod hub. It looked pretty nicely detailed. Alrighty, we got GPS here. Ooh, why did that fold up? Why are you doing that? Why are you going up and down? Hold up. There we go. I got it. Yay. Let's do some first-person action. I rarely ever do any first-person action. We're spraying the fertilizer, going as fast as we can, only 12 kilometers an hour. We got GPS, which means I don't need to have my hands on the keyboard because the GPS will drive for me, which is an amazing tool. I'm very glad that they have GPS. Of course, in a tractor like this, would you have GPS on a tractor like this? I really don't think you would. You might be able to build a GPS and put it in custom. It just definitely won't come with the tractor as standard. Alrighty, well, I'm going to let you off on a time lapse. We're going to do both of these fields up, and then I'll be back with you in a second. The rain's going to come, rain's going to pass, and we're going to do some mowing. I will see you all in just a moment. All right, we got just a little bit left here to do. Is my microphone working? Test 1, 2, 3. Good, my microphone's working. I had to take my microphone apart because the microphone stand decided to screw itself up. Hopefully I'm talking just fine. It looks like it's really quiet. It's kind of worrying me a little bit. Maybe it needs to readjust. Basically, I have a microphone boom arm that comes around, and my microphone, it's an Electro RE320. It sits in the boom arm, and well, for some reason it got super duper tight. I don't know why, but it was really, really, really tight, and there's a little like knob piece, right, that goes inside, and that screws to the boom arm. Well, that little piece that connects my shock mount to the boom arm was so tight, it actually, like, I started to unscrew the boom arm, and that little knob piece was stuck on the boom arm, which it's not supposed to be. And then that little piece stayed with the boom arm while my shock mount came off, and it's hard to explain. All right, so it's raining. That means we're going to stop. We're going to leave the Deutz here, and we're going to skip some time because the rain will hopefully pass soon. I don't think it's going to pass. Yeah, it's not going to pass. It's 7:30 in the evening. It's on a Saturday. I'm going to return to you in tomorrow, real life. And if the rain's still here, then I don't know. I'm tired. I'm going to just figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, real life. I'll see you guys in just a second. Because, I mean, what'll be 24 hours for you is going to be just 24 hours for me is going to be 12 seconds for you. Maybe not even 12 seconds. A second. Yeah, it's going to be a second. Watch this. The rain has stopped, and get this. It's 2 weeks later since the last clips. Yeah, it's taken me over 2 weeks to record this video. That's great. So we're going to take the Deutz, and we're going to do some hay mowing. If we look at the weather actually doesn't look that bad. There's drying time, which is really good. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the Deutz. We're going to put it over here. It is Tuesday right now, August the 11th. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to mow this field up, and we're going to mow these two fields right here. I'll probably do it all as a time lapse. But first off, what we're going to do is we're going to move all of our hay equipment because, well, having hay equipment in a field you are about to mow isn't necessarily the most beneficial thing. So you know what? We'll do this. Let's use the 3-point. It's a great thing to have a 3-point. You could just do this and that. I don't want to get around baler because if this doesn't dry, we're going to have to wrap it. We're going to have to wrap it, and then we're going to have to sell it because grass in seasons doesn't do anything. So my hope is that this can all dry, and we can just make it hay and sell it. I mean, we bought this square baler, you know. Small conventional grass square bales really aren't too beneficial to the environment in this game, especially when you're running seasons. So let's just, you know what, let's park our hay equipment right here. Hoses, yes. I haven't been playing too much Farming Simulator lately. I've been, I don't know, I've been kind of pooped out with Farming Simulator, I guess. We're going to go hit the mower here, and we're going to get to work. And then that's going to be it for this episode. Man, I say that's it for this episode. What time is it in the morning? It's 6:26 a.m. I have to leave in like 30 minutes to go do some, I gotta leave to go do some work. Actually, it's not really work. It's more like a meeting thing that I gotta go to and have just a blast with that. Can you lift? I mean, okay. It's fine. Let's just fold this out. Get to work here. We got our mower, finally. Doing some hay mowing, which is great. We all love doing the hay work. Oh yeah, we're going to crack on with this, and hopefully I'll be done before I have to leave. We should be. I mean, these fields aren't that big. But then I'll be gone until about 3 o'clock today. I'm hoping to do a RimWorld live stream, probably this Thursday, which is in 2 days from right now. If you're interested on becoming a part of that series, hop on over to my... Oh, I forgot to move that. Hop on over to my Discord, and I'm going to have a page set up where you can basically create yourself a character in my upcoming RimWorld series. And, well, it's not really going to be like a series, but it's going to be kind of like a... It's going to be a live stream, all right? And basically, you need to create yourself a character if you want to be a part of it. I'm using a few mods, so I'll put those down. Like, there's a leadership mod. I think the one thing that's going to be required of everybody is to, if you want to be a part of it, is to write down the type of leader you want your character to be. Because the mod I'm using, it's called the leadership mod. And I'm going to go with the democratic. I think you can do dictatorship or you can do democracy leadership. And the dictatorship leadership is actually pretty boring. And the reason I say it's boring is because if you choose the democracy and people don't like the leader, they will actually overthrow the leader. They will arrest the leader and pretty much overthrow him. That doesn't happen if you set it to dictatorship. So that's why I'm going to choose the democracy way. And the thing with the democracy way in RimWorld is that it chooses a leader randomly. So that's why I'd say, like, everybody needs to kind of choose what type of leader they want to be. You know, do they want to be that crazy scientist leader, or do they want to be like a peaceful leader, that kind of thing. Alrighty, well, we're almost done with this field. I gotta move my bale spike because I totally forgot to move it. I didn't even see it. And originally I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I thought I had another piece of machinery over here. And I think I saw it out of the corner of my eye, but I never really thought anything of it. The yield in this hayfield really isn't that good. No, it's very thin, this crop. Man, you know what? I'm talking really loudly. I know it might not sound like I'm talking very loud, but I am. Which is a problem, and that's why I wasn't able to add a commentary, because I live with other people, And when I'm recording early in the morning, because that's the only time I have, it's very hard to talk and not be so loud that you wake them up. That's why sometimes I can't do my live commentary. Most of the time I can do, but in weeks like this where I'm working and doing other things, it's not really the easiest thing to get live commentaries. So that's why I was doing the time-lapse on yesterday's video. I think it was yesterday's video. This is Tuesday, August 11th, and this is when this video is coming out, is today. So, yeah. I'm going to look at this in editing, and I'm going to hear myself talking. I'll be like, oh my god, this is so boring. Why did I ever not make this a time-lapse? But you know what? I'm going to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm not going to make this a time-lapse. I'm not going to cut this up. I'm just going to say, you know what? We're talking. It's nice. It'll be fine. Or, you know what? Maybe this will be the episode, and that's it. Maybe I won't bother adding in anything else. The spring we did, or whatever. It's been 2 weeks. I'm going to have to look through all the footage that I made. I think this is the problem with being up to date. Ever since summer started, I have been up to date on all my videos. I have recorded and then uploaded right after. Previously, what I've done is I've recorded like 5 or 6 videos, and then I would have like 5 or 6 videos to upload. And in my folder waiting for editing. So like, this video would be like, I would already be, what is this episode? Episode 36? I'd already have episode 41 recorded by the time this is uploaded. And since summer started, I haven't really done that. And it's great when you have a lot of time, but then when you don't have time and you don't have a backlog of videos up, it gets really exhausting, because then you have to kind of, what's the term I'm looking for? You have to like work harder, I guess, right? To try to get all your footage up. Which is fine. I mean, whatever. But, I do wish I had, because the problem is, now I don't have time, and it's like, well, now I'm having trouble getting all my videos up, but that's okay, it's okay. The problem with, recording when you don't feel like it, is your videos turn to garbage, so that's why I've been kind of slow on my videos, because I've been tired, and last week was just a rainfall of emotions and things like that, because I saw a bunch of people who I hadn't seen since like March, and it's very overwhelming to go back to a place you haven't been in a while, and you see a lot of people and it's overwhelming. It was just very overwhelming. What do we got here? So we have this field here, right? Not that big. We have the field right there. This field right here. Also not very big. I mean, it is actually quite big. It's not a bad size. And then we have that little field right there, which we can also mow up as well. And we didn't own these fields last year. If you haven't really stuck with the series for the whole time, or if you're new to the series, we bought this land at the start of this in-game year. And it was a lot of money. Yeah, we spent like 96,000, I think, on it. And, well, this field we always own, and last year this used to be a grass field. And then when I updated the map, this field disappeared. So I ended up having to replant it, and that's fine. So, yeah. I'm going to leave y'all on a time lapse. I will see you when we're all done. How am I going to mow this? Yeah, this is how I'm going to do this. All right. Let's crack along. I'll see y'all in just a moment. Alrighty, so we're almost done here, and it is 6:48 a.m. and I don't know why I'm feeling really stressed out for some reason. I don't know if I'm feeling stressed out because of the work I have to do today or whatever. I don't know. I've been really stressed out lately. I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's a lot of things going on, and life overall could just be a lot better. But anyways, we are done. And honestly, let's shut this off. Honestly, the yield in this field really isn't that great. You know, both of these fields, like, the yield really isn't great. It's really just bleh. Like, it kind of looks like we kind of mowed the fields and then they started rotting away, which I know that isn't what happened. What I'm thinking is, I wonder something. Did I potentially... I didn't. No, maybe... Oh, no, I didn't. So basically, these hay fields we have aren't actually at the complete harvest... aren't at the 100% growth state yet, which is why the yield isn't that great. That's okay, though. I wanted to get some hay done, just so we can do something different on the farm, because we've been spraying, and more spraying. You know, we might be able to get quite a few bales out of this. I would think maybe 20 20. That's kind of pushing it almost. If I had to imagine, we might be able to get 4 or 5 round bales out of this. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Farming Simulator. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm sorry for the lack of content. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really been feeling like recording lately, and if I don't feel like recording, there's no point to recording, especially when you're not earning money on YouTube. If you're not earning money on YouTube and you really don't, you're just doing it for fun, it's like, if you're going to record when you don't feel like it, the video's going to turn to absolute garbage. So I'm going to try to get Airport CEO done for Thursday and Friday. I don't think I'm going to get FF Story Mode out. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace!